Hey guys, and welcome back. So today we are going to be doing a highly anticipated video, and I'm so excited because it is my MANNYMUA palette tutorial, which I have wanted to do for so long, but a ton of other videos just kind of came up in the meantime that I was like, oh, I should probably do this first, and this kind of just got pushed back, but now we're finally here. I have some time to film this video right here, and I got this palette about 2 weeks ago, and I've already dug so deep into it, like so deep into the depths of this palette. It's stunning, guys. I literally love this. It is such a good price point. I know that a lot of Manny's followers were complaining about the price, but I think, my personal opinion, you're getting 9 shadows, 2 foiled, and Makeup Geek shadows are usually $6 a piece. Foiled shadows are usually $9. So that's way more than what this palette is costing. This costs $45, so you're getting every single eyeshadow for $5. So you are literally, it's such a steal, but I feel like people don't think of it in that way. This is literally me in a palette. If you guys know me, this is me. So great job, Manny. And I really like to see boys succeeding in this industry. I think it is just so refreshing to see like a boy's face on the Maybelline page or on Anastasia's page or just somewhere. You know what I mean? It's just so refreshing to see that. I came up with this kind of crazy look today. I did do a MANNYMUA palette look before, but I really didn't want to recreate that one because I feel like a lot of people have done that here on YouTube, the exact look that I did for my milk bath picture. So I was like, no thanks, like I don't really want to film that. I wanted to film something a little bit different, maybe that I've never seen this look done. It could have been done, but I've never seen it. And I used that like green metallic-y shade on the lid, and then I smoked out the lower lash line with that reddish pink color, and I love it. I love how this look came out. I feel like it's a little bit more on the dramatic side. Obviously not something you have to wear every day. To be totally honest with you guys, I would rock this look outside my house all the time, every day. So without further ado, if you guys want to see how to achieve this crazy makeup look, then just keep watching. Hey guys, so we're jumping in with the MANNYMUA palette, and I'm so obsessed with this palette, guys, as you can see from this. I've dug deep. And now we're taking Beaches and Cream, which is a perfect transition shade for my skin tone. I'm absolutely obsessed. And a MAC 224. And since we are going to make this a little bit on the smoky side, we are going to be taking this all the way into the inner corner and buffing back and forth, circular motions, inner corner to outer corner, and buffing upwards once there's nothing left on our brush. This is super similar to my skin tone. I mean, even more than orange soda. So this is just going to help the blend be that more effortless, which I'm obsessed with. So if you need any shades, Beaches and Cream is perfect for a transition shade if you're more towards my skin tone. And then we're going to be taking Frappe, which I am obsessed with. You guys know it was in my single shadows video, my favorite single shadows, and I'm taking that on a MAC 217, and I am obsessed. This is just a nice warm shade. It's a little bit deeper than the last shade we used, so we're just going to be using this to kind of just give a little bit of warmth to this eye. You know, I'm obsessed with warm tones, so why would this video be any different? And this is just going to help give us a little bit of that depth to our crease, and I'm just going to be applying this kind of sloppily since we are going to be applying a shadow on the lid. I'm not being like too crazy with it. So then we're taking Aphrodite, which I love the shade. This is super similar to the Anastasia shade in Beauty Mark, so I love this. I gravitated directly towards this, and I'm using this on a Morphe M433, which I'm going to be applying, like I said before, all the way into the inner corner. Since I want this to be a little bit more on the smoky side, I am taking this from inner corner all the way to outer corner. And I am obsessed with how this brush kind of gets right in my crease, and I can kind of carve it out as perfect as I want it to. And then I'll blend it out later with that 224 from MAC, just because I feel like the lines aren't blended as properly as I want them to be. So then I will go ahead and take that 224 and a little bit of that Beaches and Cream and just buff that out. So now we're going to be going in with my probably favorite shade of the palette, and that is Insomnia, which is a foiled shadow. I'm pretty sure it's what he was saying, and I'm taking this on an Anastasia number 12 brush, which is this like synthetic like flat concealer brush, which I am obsessed with. So then I'm going to be spraying the brush eventually with Fix Plus from MAC, just because I wanted it to be a little bit more on the metallic side and be that much more dramatic and pop, because I really love this color and it reflects like duochromes and it's just gorgeous. So I'm taking the A12 brush from Anastasia, and I'm taking MAC Fix Plus, and I'm just going to be patting this on top of that. As you see, it's just going to make it super metallic, and then I'll be taking that M433 from Morphe and blending those two shadows together and just giving a little bit of the depth. Seeing as once we applied the shadow, the depth kind of disappeared a little bit. But as you guys see, that shadow is just so pretty. It duochromes like a blue, it's kind of like blue-brown pigment from MAC, if you guys know what that is. Super similar. It's so gorgeous, and I'm obsessed. I love shades that duochrome. I'm just obsessed, okay, guys? Like, whatever. So then I will be applying my lashes off camera, but I did take the Esquido lashes, which are gorgeous, and these are the Stephanie lash that I'm wearing. And then we're going right onto skin, and we're taking the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer in smoothing, and then we're going to be using my favorite foundation of the moment, which is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick. I think that it is just super easy to apply for me. And when I'm getting up really in the morning, like, it's so easy for me to just draw these lines on the side of my face and just kind of, like, roll with it. So it just takes literally 30 seconds. You draw 4 lines on the side of your face, 2 on my forehead, down the side of my nose, and on my chin. And I'm literally, like, blending it out with the Beauty Blender, and it blends out so fast, so quick, so full coverage. Like, I don't need to go over it again. Once it's done, it's done. And that's why I've been loving this, I think, because it's a little bit more easier than having to dump foundation on the back of your hand and then apply it to your face and then blend it out. It's just like so many extra steps. And when I'm exhausted in the morning, I like to sleep a little bit. So I think that this is just easier to apply. So that's why I've been gravitating towards it a little bit more than my liquid or anything lately. It's just super easy because creams are a beauty to apply. And then we're taking the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultimate Weightless Coverage Concealer, and I am in light neutral, and I'm just going to be applying this generously underneath my eye. I really wanted to cover up those dark circles today. I feel like they are just like, they are real. Like the dark circles are real today, let me tell you. So I'm applying a generous amount, and this is a full coverage concealer, but no need to worry. I will be taking my Beauty Blender and blending that away. So it will absorb any excess concealer that I did put on my face. Since I did put a lot, you don't want it to be super cakey. That's why I will use a Beauty Blender, because that will soak up all of the excess product, and I won't have to worry about it being cakey underneath my eye, because there will be just the right amount of product underneath there. But it is kind of a waste of product, I guess, applying so much, but this is just what I like to do, and I feel like this is what works best for me. You guys obviously don't need to apply that much and go through that much concealer. There's no need for it. But if you guys want to, you can. And then I'm taking the NYX Contour Kit. I'm just using the Banana Shade in there and setting my under eyes. I feel like this is gorgeous. It reminds me a lot of the Anastasia one, and I have not repurchased that one in a while, so I need to get on that because I missed the Banana Shade underneath my eye. I've just been using like translucent powder, and it just doesn't do the brightening effect that this does. And then we're taking the NYX HD photo whatever translucent powder. Not my favorite, but it's what I have right now, and I'm obsessed with how it really does make my skin look so flawless, but I hate that it doesn't photograph well. It does not photograph well. And then we're going to be taking the eyeliner from MakeupGeek. These are the new Spectrum eyeliners, and this one is in the shade, I don't even know what it is. Let me leave it down below for you guys, but I'm obsessed. I really wanted to go in with a red in my waterline, and these are really similar to the Urban Decay ones. I'm not sure how waterproof they are, but they are gorgeous. They're full pigment, and they glide on so nicely. Like, I mean, just one swipe and there's full pigment of color, so that's nice. I just don't know if they're 100% waterproof. I gotta test them out. And then we're gonna be taking Mars, which is that nice red shade, and a Sigma E15, which is just a flat definer brush, and I'm going to be going right over where we applied that liner. And I am obsessed, guys. I love this shade. I feel like it's so different than any shade that I've ever had. Like, it's like a true red. Bitten is a little bit more on the burgundy side. This is more of like a true red, and I felt like, why not smoke my lower lash line out with red? I mean, come on, this is a beautiful tutorial, and we need it to be a little bit crazy. And now we're going to be taking the Sigma E39, which is just a pencil brush, which I love this brush. It is so soft and so fluffy, so it really does help blend out that lower lash line flawlessly, and I don't ever have to worry about there being any harsh lines or anything. And I took a little bit of that Beaches and Cream shade, and that's what I blended it out with the Sigma E39. And I'm really just making sure to keep this E15 really close to my lash line. I don't want the red to be smoked out too much, I'm going to be looking like a vampire real quick if we do. So I wanted to just keep it pretty tight to the lash line. And when I smoked it out, it did travel a little bit, but that's okay, because it's got to be smoky a little bit. So then we're just going to be taking some lower lash mascara, and this is the NYX lower lash mascara, which I am obsessed with. The wand is so small, and it's so precise. Like, I've never found a lower lash mascara that I liked as much as this one. I think it's because the brush is so small. I just wish that the mascara was a little bit more blacker, because I feel like it doesn't do much for my lower lashes besides, like, separate them and make them look nice, but I want them to be black. And then, oh, there's a helicopter flying right over my house right now. So, don't mind that loud noise, but we're going to keep contouring. And I'm taking the Anastasia Contour Kit, and I'm going to be sculpting out my cheekbones. I'm going for a little bit of a heavier contour today, just because we are going with a dramatic look. We're going to be doing dark lips, red in the eyes. I mean, I feel like it's a little bit dramatic, so I wanted to balance out my face to kind of balance out the whole entire look. Because if you have, like, slight contour, it's going to look a little bit crazy to see a full beat face with, like, no contour, no highlight, no nothing. So I really wanted to just balance my face out and contour a lot. I mean, come on. I love contouring. It's just one of my favorite things. It bronzes up my skin. It makes me look a little bit more tan because I'm so white right now, but we are traveling into spring, so I'm going to need to get some color real soon. And then we're going to be taking Sigma's blush in Heavenly. I love this blush. This is probably one of my favorite blushes of all time. It's just a peachy blush, and I love the way that it looks. It just looks so natural, and it complements my skin tone very nicely. So there you go. And then we're going to be taking Champagne Pop in a Morphe M501 and highlighting the top of my cheekbones. This highlight is intense, hunty. That's why I wanted to apply it on the top of my cheekbones, just to match this look entirely. And I love this highlight. I just try not to use it as much because it is my little baby, and it's gorgeous. I love it. But now that it is permanent, I don't have to worry about running out of it. And then we're just going to be applying a little to the nose, and then we're going to be onto the lips. And I'm taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Heathers. This is just a deep red, and I thought that this was perfect for this look. I wanted to be a little bit more on the vampy side. So I thought, why not apply this look with a red lip? Why not pair this look with a red lip? I felt like it's not like a staple, like, bright red. It's more of a deeper red, which I liked so much in this look. I felt like it was just super vampy, and I needed a dark lip. Nobody wants a nude lip. I'm sick of doing nude lips. I have so many nude lips. Here comes that helicopter again, so if you hear it, here it is. And then we're just carving out my lips. I am overlining a little bit. And yeah, that is all, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and let me know what you guys are loving for spring. This is definitely a different kind of spring look. I mean, not maybe spring appropriate, but I mean, come on, it's makeup. Live with it, love it, and I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys all in my next one, and hopefully at IMATS if you guys are going. So let me know in the comments if you guys are going to IMATS. Sorry, I'm ending this video right now. If you guys are going to IMATS, let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys all in my next one. Mwah.